Look at this spread. Isn't that not dope, man? Look at this. Hey, what's up, guys? So I went to the comic book store the other day and bought this comic book that DC and Marvel has released, um, entitled Spiderman and Superman. So I thought that it'd be cool that we would just kind of open it together. I haven't opened it. Still got the nice, pretty tape and they put up there at the comic book store. We go to Main Street Comics and Memorabilia here in Bartow, Florida. If y'all get a chance, go by and visit them, and they'd be glad to see you. So I went with this. I went with that one because they had like the Superboy and some other stuff. Um, for these comic books as far as the covers variant, and but because obviously I'm a Superman and a Spider-Man fan, I had to go with the Spider-Man and Superman cover, which was the one I was aiming for. And it's classic, so I like it that way. So here we go. Nonetheless, I'm going to open this up for you guys, and let's see what we can find, or let's see what it's about. So I'm gonna try and I know it's just tape, but it's like when it's original and it's coming from the comic book store, you kind of want to keep it as original as possible, right? So anyway, you're gonna look at that. It's got that nice brand new comic book feel. I am actually going to be putting this in the center of my room somehow, some way. I think that I'm going to have to move the TV either down, which I just moved it up, but I think I'm going to have to move it down. I'm sorry, I'm doing this. I'm doing this with my mouse that's not working. So I'm going to put this here somewhere, like right here on the wall. So I got to move the TV down. And move the Superman over this way, and the Spider-Man I got to move in that direction so that I can put this above it and frame it up there. So we're going to try our absolute best not to. So we're going to do our absolute best not to mess up this comic book, because I do want to collect it and frame it. So let's just see what happens. So Superman, or Spider-Man+Superman #1 edition. I am under good advisement that this is a one-time deal because it was the 40th anniversary of the first time they did a crossover. So I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. If you want me to read the whole thing to you live one night, let me know down in the comments. But I will show you the opening page, and maybe a few snippets through there. So, all right, I just randomly flipped through this, guys. This is, y'all are seeing it the first time, and if y'all can hear my dog barking in the background, I apologize. And I just flipped it to a middle page that I'm going to show y'all because it looks absolutely cool. So what this is about, from what I've read, because you just seen me open it, but from what I've read, this is about Brainiac and Dr. Octopus finding a way to do some bad stuff, so Spider-Man and Superman have to team up together and to save the day. So here's the first page. There you go, there you go. See that there? So Spider-Man starts out, he goes, ugh, whoa, what was that bald guy? Superman says, Lex Luthor. Spider-Man says, That's a silly name. Superman says Otto Octavius. Spider-Man says, sure, right. When you say it like that, no one likes a smarty pants. Superman says, we need to get out of here. So anyway, that's that. That's the first page. But look at this. I just flipped to this just out of randomness, and wow, look at this. Look at this spread. So isn't that not dope, man? Look at this. Superman has been taken over from Venom. That is a scary situation. All right. What do you think about that? It looks good, right? That looks good right there. So just random through it. That's a nice. I mean, this is good. This is nice art. This is looks like they threw some. It looks like they threw some of that Superman in here. That Superman right there. So look at this real quick. Look at this. I just flipped past it. Let me get to it real quick. I mean, it looked really good. They have got a lot going on in here. A lot of advertisements, obviously. Superman. Look at this. Look at that right there. Throwing up some old school Superman, baby. Look at that right there. That is dope. I'm trying to get this going in the right direction. Look at that. That is insane. Look at that right there. I'll throw one more at you because there's some good stuff in here. I mean, just looking at it is just, they have got a ton of people in here, man. You wouldn't believe it. Oh, but look at this. This is just good stuff too. So just good art, good paneling. If anybody can tell me who you think that is right there, you let me know down in the comments. But nonetheless, I think here's some advertisements. So look at there. Get you some of that. Alright, man, so that's it for this comic book reveal. If you like more of this, let me know down in the comments. I am Scott. This is the Mightyverse, and you know what we do. Stay mighty.